It's official. The Raiders are in the middle of a risky trade that could pay off big or cost them dearly. A big name is coming in, and I already have behind-the-scenes access to this ongoing hiring. If you love the Raiders and want to know before everyone else, like and subscribe now, because what's being planned will cause explosive reactions in Raider Nation. As the Las Vegas Raiders prepare for the new NFL season, the team's defense presents itself as one of the most uncertain and, at the same time, most exciting areas to watch. If there's one position generating high expectations and some doubts, it's cornerback. The Raiders' second position is made up of a mix of promising youngsters and veterans trying to prove their worth, but no one is yet sure who will fill the starting spots. This uncertainty can be demanding, especially for a team that consistently returns to the top of the NFL, which is why Coach Pete Carroll, renowned for making bold choices, and his confidence in young talent could be key to shaping the Raiders' future. When we talk about promising cornerbacks, one name immediately comes to mind: Riq Woolen. If you're not yet familiar with Woolen's impact, get ready, because he could be poised to shape the Raiders' next steps this season. Woolen, who was selected by the Seattle Seahawks in the 5th round of the 2022 draft, did something many more experienced veterans couldn't: become a starter and be named to the Pro Bowl during his hot season. But how could this affect the Raiders? Woolen isn't just another name on the list. He's a physical monster on the field, standing at an impressive 6 feet 4 inches and weighing 215 pounds of pure athleticism. He brings an imposing presence to any defense. But make no mistake, his skill goes far beyond physicality. Woolen has a sharp vision of the game, a strategic reading of every play, and an impressive ability to adapt, traits that make him one of the most promising cornerbacks in the league. This is exactly what the Raiders need. Not just a tall to strong player, but a strategic talent who knows how to position himself intelligently within the defense. And that's where the real question arises. How will the Raiders address this need for reinforcement at cornerback? For the team's fans, expectations are high. The truth is that the Las Vegas defense is still under construction, and if it doesn't show solid results this season, the Raiders could look to Woolen as a key reinforcement for the franchise's future. This is because he's signing the final year of his contract with the Seahawks, and the upcoming free agency could be a window of opportunity for the Raiders to secure his spot. However, for now, the focus is on players like Eric Stokes and Jacorian Bennett, two Raiders prospects who, despite their promise, have yet to prove themselves as starters. But if you think the Raiders' future depends solely on the arrival of a big name, think again. Bleacher reports Alex Valentine recently suggested that the Raiders should keep an eye on Woolen's arrival in 2024 if the secondary's performance doesn't meet expectations. What does this mean? If the defense doesn't perform well this season, the Raiders could look for a major reinforcement to strengthen that position next year. And Riq Woolen is a name that emerges with great potential to be the new pillar of the Raiders' defense. Now, let's bring a little more excitement to the story. Darian Porter. Who is this young cornerback, and how could he be the answer for the team's immediate future? Porter has all the qualities of a modern cornerback who can make a difference. At 6 feet 3 inches and with a blistering 4.30 second 40-meter dash, he's a true machine. Although a third-round draft pick, many believe he could quickly become a key player for the Raiders. What sets Porter apart from other cornerbacks on the roster is his similarity to Woolen, not just in physique, but in style of play. During the draft process, Porter compared himself to Woolen, saying that athletically he fit Woolen's profile better than names like Richard Sherman, a legend at the position. And he's not wrong. Porter's confidence in his abilities is a reflection of what he can bring to the team. If he can have a rookie season that matches Woolen, something many Raiders fans hope for, he can show that a team won't need to spend a fortune on a big-name cornerback in the upcoming free agency. While many are looking to the future and the potential signing of a renowned name like Riq Woolen, another young cornerback has been standing out in Raiders practice: Q Blue Kelly. After Jacorian Bennett was traded to the Philadelphia Eagles, the team has been giving opportunities to its younger players. And Kelly, with an impressive performance in practice, showed he's ready to take on a starting role. Kelly, a Las Vegas native, has had an impressive career. After playing at Bishop Gorman and Stanford University, he was selected in the 5th round of the 2023 NFL Draft by the Baltimore Ravens. However, the opportunity to start for the Raiders is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and he's not wasting it. During practice, Kelly made decisive plays, such as intercepting a seemingly uncatchable pass, a moment that certainly caught the attention of the coaching staff. With the Raiders searching for answers to the starting cornerback position, Kelly stands out in the competition alongside Stokes and Porter. He has a real chance to shine and, who knows, become an essential name in the Raiders defense. If you think cornerbacks' moves are the only highlights of Raiders training, you'd better prepare for a surprise. Last week, the Las Vegas team engaged in a joint practice with the ever-competitive respective San Francisco 49ers, and the impact of this interaction goes far beyond the defensive plays. Coach Pete Carroll, known for his inspiring and motivational approach, wasted no time sharing his joy at what he witnessed during the practice. And what he said promises to raise even more expectations for the future of the franchise. These joint practices between rival teams are crucial, as they serve as a window into how a team performs against tough opponents before the start of the season. For the Raiders, the dynamic with the 49ers was more than positive. It was a glimpse into the type of teamwork and competitive spirit that Pete Carroll strives to cultivate within the organization. More than just a simple practice, these moments have the potential to shape the future of the players, the strategies, and of course, the team's culture itself. Tight end Michael Mayer, one of the team's promising prospects, offers a fascinating insight into Carroll's words. "Every day, I try to find ways to help my teammates," Mayer said, echoing Carroll's teaching, citing the philosophy of legendary basketball player Bill Russell. Russell, with his 11 NBA titles, always put the team's success ahead of his own, and that same mindset is what Carroll is trying to instill in the Raiders. For Carroll, the goal is not just to win games, but to create a culture where players support each other and are willing to do whatever it takes to win the team as a whole. This focus on the team's unity is crucial to the Raiders' success. A team, no matter how talented, can only reach its true potential if all players are aligned with the same purpose. As Carroll pointed out, true greatness comes not from individual brilliance, but from teamwork, leadership, and the ability to set aside ego in favor of something greater. This collective spirit is being cultivated within the Raiders, and it could be the difference the team needs to finally make a significant leap forward this season. What to expect from the Raiders building a strong team? As the NFL season approaches, many Raiders fans are wondering, what can we expect from Las Vegas in 2025? The stakes for cornerbacks like Darian Porter and Q Blue Kelly are sky high, and the truth is, the talent of these young players cannot be ignored. They have the potential to become cornerstones of the Raiders' defense, but that will only be possible if they adapt quickly and respond well under the pressure of high-stakes games. The Raiders' focus is on developing these young talents and improving the defense so that by the time the season begins, the team is in top form. However, one key player could still be added to give the defense even greater strength: Riq Woolen. He is undoubtedly one of the most interesting options for the Raiders next offseason. His skill, combined with his experience, could be the finishing touch to transforming the Las Vegas defense into an unbeatable unit. But until that happens, the Raiders must rely on their current players and work to maximize their performance. With practices against the 49ers serving as a test bed, the Raiders have already excelled in teamwork and collective focus. Pete Carroll's leadership, combined with the players' discipline and willingness to learn, creates a fertile environment for the team's growth and evolution. Therefore, expectations for the defense and the season as a whole are high, but the true test will be during the regular season, where the Raiders' future will be written. Desiring success? Leave your opinion here. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back later to update you with the latest Raiders news.